Hello friends, so welcome back to the vlog channel. I'm in what is apparently my spot that I start vlogs in for whatever reason. I actually literally just finished editing my last vlog from this past weekend, and I realized I immediately need to start another vlog because I'm doing something fun today that I wanted to bring you along for. And that is, I am getting my hair done. I feel like I'm probably gonna get some comments in the vlog, which I'm posting today, because my hair is noticeably faded and it is just not looking good. And actually, as I was editing that, I called a salon because I was like, I need to schedule an appointment ASAP. This was yesterday, and they were like, do you want to come in tomorrow? And I was like, yes, absolutely. So I am going to do that today, much needed. It's actually been a really long time. I'm sure you could tell, but it's been a long time since I've gotten my hair dyed. It's actually been since the last time I vlogged it, which was I think in early September, right before I went to LA to visit Orly, and I think that was actually in that vlog. But yeah, at the time I didn't fully realize it. I mean, I was like not thrilled with how it turned out. There was like a couple of mistakes that were done when I went to that salon. I did mention in the vlog they dropped like a glob of black hair dye onto my blonde streak, so I had to cut that part out. And also, if you noticed in some of my videos after that, one side of my hair is a full inch longer than the other side because they cut it super uneven, which I did end up fixing myself, and I cut them to be even. But yeah, so it's been several months because I didn't want to go back to that salon, but I also feel like after that hair dye experience, my hair got really damaged. Like the blonde, when they dyed my roots, they also re-bleached the rest of my blonde, and I'm sure you've noticed, but a lot of it has fallen off because it's super damaged, and I didn't love that. And then the rest of my hair also just didn't feel great, so I wanted to give it enough time for healthy roots to grow in, and then I also needed time to find a good salon. So I ended up getting an appointment at a place that my sister-in-law used to go to when she lived here, so that's what I'm doing today. Much needed. It is currently 10:30. I actually have a very exciting meeting in a half hour, so I'm gonna do that, and then immediately after the meeting I have to go rush to this appointment. Not allowed to tell you what the meeting is about, but just know that something is cooking, so I'm very excited about it. I'm terrible at keeping secrets. I just can't keep a secret, but yeah, something's cooking, so stay tuned. So yeah, I'm gonna go get ready for this meeting, then we're gonna go to the salon, finally get my hair done, and then we'll see where this weekend takes us, because I'd like to do another date night on the Strip. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing that because I haven't posted the last vlog yet, but we'll see if anybody cares to join us. Honestly, we'll probably show you guys anyway. I feel like I could have done a better job giving you a thorough review of the place, but I'm sure as I do it more, I'll get better at it, so we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, let me go get ready for this meeting and then we'll talk after. I just finished my meeting and I'm a little sweaty right now because I get so excited when fun things are going on, but can't talk about it yet, but just know that there are fun things coming for 2023 and it's gonna be good. But yeah, so I have to change and then go to my hair appointment. I never know what to wear to get my hair done because I'm always worried. There was one time that I got my hair done and the hairdresser got bleach all over my black shirt and it completely ruined my shirt. Since then, I'm always like so paranoid because I'm like, if I wear a light color, what if they get black hair dye on it? And if I wear black, what happens if they accidentally bleach it? So I never know what to wear, but I'm probably just gonna wear like a scoop neck shirt just so that it's like away from everything. Yeah, then we will go. I have no idea how long it's gonna be, but hair salon is in like a little shopping center, so I'll probably be able to grab some food if it takes too long. But yeah, so let me change and let's drive on over there. Hello friends, it's the next day. I ended up getting home when it was dark out and I don't like getting my hair blown out at the salon, so I did leave the salon with wet hair and I figured I would just show you today. So yeah, here is what my dyed hair looks like. It looks a little bit deeper and darker. I also got the blonde touched up. I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely a little bit cooler toned, and originally I wanted to get more of it to be blonde, but they said my hair is pretty damaged right now, so I'm just gonna wait. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty pleased with how it looks. I think it ended up looking nice, and I also got a conditioning treatment, so it feels really soft, and it also looks pretty glossy. It's hard to tell because it's so dark on camera, but it really does look pretty good, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I'll show you what it looks like with makeup tomorrow because we're probably gonna do another date night on the Strip, which I'm very excited about. We're actually gonna be going to the Strip quite a few times. If you watch watched my last vlog, I talked about how Ryan and I had the idea to start going to all the different restaurants that are on the Strip because it's really fun and a lot of these places are not available anywhere else. So we thought we would start doing that. So we're going to do that tomorrow. We have a bunch of places that we're trying to decide between, and I also started making reservations in the last week for some other restaurants that require reservations quite a few weeks out. So very excited for the springtime. And then we're actually going to be going back to the Strip next week during the week because our friend is coming to visit and we're going to have some fun and do some crazy stuff. So I'm excited that the weather is starting to get just a tiny bit warmer because I feel like it's going to make me more interested in exploring the city. I am working right now. I'm just going to get back to it, but then I will catch up with you guys tomorrow when we figure out our date night situation. So yeah, see you then. I'm back. It's a few hours later. Actually, it's kind of a while later. We went on a really nice walk. The weather is so great outside. It's finally starting to get warm and I'm very excited about it, but I wanted to make some dinner. And I feel like I've talked about it on my vlogs a lot before, but I've been making a pretty good curry that I do not follow a recipe for. I just kind of throw a bunch of stuff in a pot, and I thought I would make it tonight, but I usually use tofu, and we've got some Italian sausage. Might be a huge mistake to use this, but I feel like it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna cook this sausage, and then I'm gonna put all of my curry ingredients in it, which I'll show you what I put in it. So I do coconut cream, an onion, I'm gonna use a few cloves of garlic, red pepper, 3 Roma tomatoes, and they're absolutely massive. Usually I use more, but these are so big. I've got some bok choy, a head of broccoli, and then I also have green onions because I love green onions. And then I'm just gonna use all the spices. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started with this. I'll show you, but again, I don't really follow a recipe, so I don't know if it's smart to follow me. But maybe you can watch and learn from my mistakes. This is probably gonna be so hard to hear with the sizzling, but I got this tool on Amazon for breaking up sausage, and it's so good. I'm realizing this is Italian sausage and it's seasoned. This might be a bad idea. I don't know. Here's the spices that I'm using. I've got cumin, I've got turmeric, paprika, garlic salt, and then I'm gonna use the coconut cream. I also have a little bit of curry powder, which is basically just a mix of a lot of these things. It's coriander, fenugreek, turmeric, cumin, pepper, bay leaves, celery seed, nutmeg, clove, onion, ginger, and red pepper. So honestly, there's not much left in here. I'm probably just gonna throw it in. The spices are in and it's smelling a lot less Italian now, which is good. I'm hopeful. Hello guys, it's the next day. I never gave you an update on how that sausage curry was last night. Surprisingly, it ended up being really delicious. My only complaint is that I wish I had the foresight to make some sort of rice or noodle for it because by the time it was done cooking, I was way too hungry. And I feel like it was like missing a little bit of like filler carb kind of situation, you know what I mean? But yeah, it ended up being really good. And then today we just kind of spent the day chilling out. It's Saturday, so we're just kind of relaxing. I did some cleaning around the apartment and then we just got ready and now we're about to head out to the Strip. It's almost 3 o'clock, so we're going a little bit earlier than we did last week, but it's actually fairly warm out. I might not wear a jacket. I'm not 100% sure, but it's 63 degrees right now. So I do have this like sweatshirt. It's super long. It's like a duster sweatshirt kind of thing, but I might not need a jacket. I'm not sure. Probably gonna stand outside and see how I feel. So after much speculating and looking up menus, we actually decided that we were in the mood for something a little bit more casual for tonight. So I didn't make a reservation anywhere. We're actually gonna go to the Cosmopolitan and they have like a little, it's not like a food court, but they have like a food section, and there is a place there called Tekka that is a hand roll bar. So it's like sushi rolls, but they're hand rolls. So we're gonna get that for dinner. They have some really delicious looking options. And then they have a place called District, which is donuts and coffee. So I think we're gonna head there for dessert, and then we're actually gonna go to one more spot also in the Cosmopolitan. So if you didn't know this about the Cosmo, they actually have, as far as I'm aware, they have 3 speakeasies. So they have one called the Ski Lodge, which we're actually gonna be going a little bit later in the week with a friend. So we're not going there tonight. They have one called Ghost Donkey, I think. That's a tequila bar. And then they have, oh, I already forgot what it's called, the Barbershop or the Barber Lounge. And that is kind of like a whiskey, bourbon, speakeasy kind of place. So that's where we're going tonight. So yeah, that is our tentative plan. But before we eat, I kind of wanted to walk around a little bit. We haven't really walked through the little like mall area of the Wynn/Encore. So I kind of wanted to go there. I went there several years ago and I thought it was so beautiful because they have like this little atrium area with floral decorations and stuff. So I really want to go there. So yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll go to the Cosmo and pretty much stay there for the rest of the night. I'll show you the outfit I'm wearing. I'm not totally sold on it, but I kind of wanted to dress like relatively nice, and I don't know, this is what I ended up with, so let me show you. You know, I gotta say, this outfit is not terribly flattering in the mirror, but Ryan says I look cute, so I'm just gonna wear it. I told you I'm wearing this like really long duster thing. Is it called a duster? I don't actually know. I just got a gray t-shirt underneath it, and then I'm wearing these loft leggings that I've been wearing a lot recently. Not wearing shoes right now, but I am going to be just wearing combat boots. And then I have a bunch of necklaces on because I don't know, why not? Okay, we're here at the Strip. We're going through the Venetian right now outside, and I realized 2 things. One, the Pro Bowl football game is here, and that's this weekend. And 2, there's some sort of dance competition going on outside of the Venetian, so everything is absolutely packed. So yeah, but anyway, now we're going to the Wynn/Encore, so I don't know.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness hadn't flooded, just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow.
We got lost. We always get lost. So we went to a parking garage to see if we could find our bearings when we get outside. We're back home. So the night didn't go exactly as planned. We parked at the Venetian, which I don't know if I've mentioned, but they have free parking there, so we always end up parking at the Venetian. And it's actually, somebody asked me this in my last vlog, it's really not hard to park on the Strip because there's so many parking garages. And there are a few that have free parking and free parking with a Nevada ID. So it's really not bad, but we usually just park at the Venetian. But anyway, we walked up to Wynn and Encore. We got lost while we were up there because it's very winding, but we managed to find our way back, walked down to Cosmo. We went to Tekka Bar, which I told you we were going to. It's just like a casual little hand roll bar, and we got a few hand rolls. We just got the same ones each, but we each got a salmon hand roll, yellowtail, scallop, and spicy tuna, and honestly, they were delicious. It was $24 for 4 hand rolls, and it was those specific ones. They were fairly small, but I honestly feel like they were worth it. Ryan said it probably was a little bit overpriced, but I honestly thought they were really delicious and pretty fresh. And I personally love hand rolls. Like I like the satisfying crunch of a hand roll. So we really enjoyed that. We also got the special roll, which I don't even remember exactly what it was. I think it was like spicy yellowtail with crunchy onions on it. And we thought it was good, but most of the hand rolls were like $5 to $7. And they didn't tell us how much the special roll cost. It just said ask about our special roll. And it ended up being $11, so that one was not worth it. And then we wanted to go to that place District for donuts afterwards, but all of them were sold out except for one, which was the chocolate frosted, which I saw on Yelp was not good. So we didn't end up getting that. So we started our hunt for dessert. But before we left the Cosmo, we wanted to stop at a speakeasy. So we went to the Barbershop. It was actually really cool. I love the atmosphere. I love speakeasies. I think they're so much fun, even though I don't drink. While we were there, Ryan got a whiskey and I was like, oh, do you have any mocktails? And the guy was like, oh yeah, I can just make you something. And it ended up being, I think it was like Sprite with, I don't know, it was like some sort of citrus syrup. And then he just put it in a glass for me, which I thought was really nice. And just for reference, and maybe this was really inexpensive, but the last time we went to a bar on the Strip and I asked for a mocktail, the guy gave it to me for $4. But at this speakeasy, and I didn't know this because he didn't tell me how much he would charge me until we got the bill, it was $14 for a Sprite with some syrup. That was literally as much as the mixed drinks with alcohol in them, and alcohol is expensive and Sprite is not. So don't get a mocktail if you go there. Do not recommend it. It was very kind of him to do it, and I was thinking like it was gonna be between like $5 and $8. I was absolutely not expecting it to be $14. Maybe I don't know, being mean about it, but I was like, I could have gotten alcohol for that. Ryan could have gotten 2 drinks for that price. Not 2 drinks for $14, 2 drinks his and then a $14 drink. So we didn't love that. And then honestly, we were just getting really tired. So we were just walking through Paris on the way back to our car. I don't know. I was just like, I'm just gonna get a muffin somewhere. So we went to this random cafe and I got a blueberry muffin, and it didn't really hit the craving that I wanted because I really wanted a donut, but I didn't want to like go searching on this trip because I told you guys it actually ended up being incredibly busy there. So apparently there's a big football game happening here tomorrow on the Strip, so it was way more busy than usual, and there was also other events going on at the same time, so that was super busy. So yeah, I don't know, I was just like a little overwhelmed with the amount of people that were there, and I didn't want to do too much. But dinner was great. I really enjoyed that. I definitely want to go back and check out the donut situation the next time we're at the Cosmo, so I will definitely keep you posted on that. The Barbershop was really cool. If you drink alcohol, or honestly, I feel like if I should have just ordered a Sprite and it would have been fine. They also, I saw, do serve food there, and they had vegan sliders. So I would love to go back because they had some of the more, I don't know, rare whiskeys. So I'd love to go back and not order a mocktail, but I would get the vegan sliders if I hadn't just eaten. So yeah, honestly, overall, I recommend everything we did tonight, which was really just Tekka Bar and the Barbershop in Cosmopolitan. So yeah, that was really fun. But that is actually not the only time we are going to be going to this trip in the next few days. In a couple of days, our friend is going to be driving through on his way to California. So we are going to meet up with him at the Strip and do some fun stuff. I mentioned to you, I think we're going to be going to the other speakeasy, one of the other speakeasies that's in the Cosmo, and they apparently have a little s'mores bar thing. So we're going to do that. But yeah, I'm actually super tired. It's just past 9, but I feel like it's so tiring to go on the Strip. Like, we walked so much, and that's one of the reasons why I also love the Strip, because I feel like it just like forces me to go on these really long walks, which I enjoy. Different vibe from the last weekend that we went, and I don't think we're going to be going back next weekend because I think that's the Super Bowl, and I just feel like it's going to be just a little too crowded for me. Not that the Super Bowl is here, but just the amount of people that are going to be out and about and celebrating and stuff. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like a time that I want to go. So maybe we'll do our date night during the week. next week. But yeah, so I will catch up with you, if not tomorrow, then when we go back to the Strip to meet with our friend. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Hello friends, it is now Tuesday. I honestly don't remember the last time I vlogged, so it's probably been a couple of days. Don't mind the mess behind me, by the way. I literally just filmed a video, which is why I have this full face of makeup on, but I am actually about to take it off, but figured I would just let you know the deal for today. I've mentioned this a couple of times, but we are going to the Strip tonight, and we just finalized our plans for what I'm going to do, and I'm actually incredibly excited now. So we are meeting up with a friend who's staying on the Vegas Strip for the night. We're going to do some fun stuff, but I managed to get a reservation at a place that is not easy to get a reservation at. It's called Superfrico, and it's described as Italian psychedelic cuisine. It might sound a little bit scary, but there's nothing funky going on in the cuisine. But basically, it's just this really funky restaurant where they have like, I don't know if I should say shows, but they have weird stuff going on while you're eating. Ryan and I actually have a reservation there for March because we had to schedule it like a month out. There was a reservation available tonight for the three of us, so we are gonna go there, which I'm very excited about. And then we're also gonna go to the ski lodge, which is a speakeasy. Oh, by the way, Superfrico is in the Cosmopolitan. It's actually a part of the ski lodge. It's owned by the same company, so they're right next to each other, which is pretty convenient. But I think we're also going to do a little bit of exploration on the Strip as well. So very excited for that because I always love going there. I think it's really fun, but mostly excited for Superfrico. So it's still pretty early. I have a lot of work to do, so I'm going to do that, and I guess we'll just see where the night takes us. It's supposed to be a little bit cold today. It's 53 degrees right now, and it's still fairly early in the morning, but I don't know. I just feel like it's going to get a little cold at night. I just want to let you know what the tentative plan is, but we'll see what happens, because I don't know. It's Vegas. Anything can happen, right?
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
Hello friends, it's actually been a really long time since I caught up with you. I think my last clip from this video was on Tuesday, and it is now Friday night. So let me give you a quick recap of the night. I don't even remember what I filmed, but basically our friend was on the Strip for the night and we decided to hang out. We went to a restaurant called Superfrico in the Cosmopolitan, and it was super fun. It was a little expensive, but it wasn't just a restaurant. Like, they had little, like, I want to say mini shows throughout the night. Like, while you were eating, there was just people juggling. There was some like little, I don't know, comedian bits that happened. There was one guy who came over and was like offering us free fork upgrades, and he was showing us all these absurd forks. So it was actually really fun. I ended up getting the vegan eggplant rollatini, and it was delicious, but oh my gosh, I was still kind of hungry after that because it was a very small amount of food. But we did get an appetizer. I don't even remember what it was. It was some kind of meatballs, but they were delicious. And then after Superfrico, we went to the ski lodge, which is a speakeasy. I think I told you guys this. It's actually owned by Superfrico, so it's like the same stuff. So it was literally just the door next to Superfrico, and it was basically this 80s themed ski lodge, and it was really cute. And we ended up getting a little s'mores kit there. It was incredibly expensive. I think it was like $24 or $25, and you got enough ingredients to make 2 s'mores. So, I mean, they were delicious because I feel like everything was like kind of homemade. Like the crackers, it tasted like gingerbread crackers, and then they had vanilla marshmallows, which I think were also house made. So it was really delicious, but it was honestly probably not worth it. I would love to do it again. If it was like $15, I would be like, oh my gosh, fun experience. But it was a little expensive. Speaking of expensive things, the last speakeasy, which I think was also in this vlog, I don't even remember. The last speakeasy, I got a cocktail and I was complaining that it was $14. But at Superfrico, they actually had a mocktail menu, and I was really excited. They were actually like pretty involved mocktails, and they were $10 each. So I ended up getting one of those, and it was so good. Oh my gosh. So definitely enjoyed that at a much more reasonable price, especially considering there was like a lot more stuff in it. So I thought that was really cool. And then after that, pretty sure we just kind of ran up and down the strip. We went all the way to the bottom of the strip and then back. So we ended up being on the strip until like midnight-ish. And this was on a Tuesday night, so we both had to get up for work the next morning. So it's definitely not an ideal situation, but it's okay. So Wednesday, I was just super tired, and I didn't end up vlogging because I was trying to catch up on work. And then same with yesterday. And then today, kind of didn't have time till just now to update you. And I was actually planning on ending this vlog and posting it yesterday, which obviously didn't end up happening. So I guess I'm just gonna keep it going because now we have another weekend ahead of us. I'm about to go to Leah's. We're not doing anything special tonight. I'm just gonna go help her with a work thing, and then we're gonna go to a diner for dinner. So I'm probably not gonna vlog that. But actually tomorrow our friend is coming back to Vegas. So I think he's gonna be sleeping here tomorrow night. So we're probably gonna end up doing something fun. So I'll bring you along for that as well. So yeah, just wanted to give you a little update, but that is the sitch. That's what's happening. It's now becoming a very long vlog, but hopefully it's something interesting. I will see you when I see you, probably tomorrow. Hello friends, it is the next day. I did not vlog too much last night. Leah and I were gonna go to the diner for dinner, but we ended up going to this incredible Italian vegan place. Honestly, I don't even remember the name of it. We were literally driving around for so long just looking for places, and we just randomly stumbled across it, and honestly, that was the best vegan food I've had in my life. I had chicken parm and a Caesar salad, and oh my gosh, it was absolutely amazing. So that was last night. Now it is 2:52. I believe Leah is coming over soon, and our friend Dan is also coming over. He's gonna be, there's a car alarm going off. Hold on. Do I just keep going? I don't know. Is this just my life now? Okay, there it is. So Leah's coming over, our friend Dan is coming over, he's gonna sleep here tonight, so I just tidied up the apartment a little bit. Leah and I are actually about to go to, well not about to, we're gonna go in a few hours, to this night market where it's like the macabre market, and I don't know, it's supposed to be kind of weird. So we're excited for that, and I decided to wear this big skull shirt and some like ripped up leggings for the occasion. I was gonna do really intense makeup, but I think we're actually gonna go to like a nice dinner on the strip tonight, so I didn't want to go too full goth, you know what I'm saying? So I just went with like my usual basic makeup. I'll bring you along to anything interesting. I think it'll be an interesting night. Hopefully that'll be it for this vlog, because I feel like this has been a long vlog so far. So yeah, I'll catch up with you. Hello guys, it is now Sunday, so I don't know how much I vlogged yesterday, but just to recap, we ended up going to Fremont Street yesterday. So Leah and I went to this macabre market thing, which was basically just a little indoor market that had some independent shops, and they were selling like horror stuff and witchy stuff. We both got these necklaces. They were actually pretty cute. Hold on, let me grab it. This was the necklace that we both got. It's just from an independent seller. I thought it was just so cute. So grabbed that. And then afterwards we went to Fremont Street Experience with the big screen over it. And we were just kind of walking around. It was Dan and Leah's first time at Fremont Street. So just wanted to show them what it was all about. But it was absolutely packed. So I didn't totally love it. I don't really love it there. And then we just ended up getting dinner over there at a place that I don't know if I should say the name on the vlog because I don't want to get demonetized, but it is a hilariously inappropriate name. So we got dinner there. I just got a burger. It was good. And then we came back here and promptly went to sleep. So it's actually like pretty much the end of the day now. Ryan and I just went out and grabbed some bubble tea at a random shop we've never tried before. Here's what it was. It's called La Luna. I got an Earl Grey tea with just regular honey boba. It's pretty good. It's no brew tea bar. I don't think anything will be as good as brew tea bar, but we keep on trying other spots just in case. I do actually have a couple of PR packages. I figured I would show you them and then we can finish the vlog. This is actually one from It Cosmetics that I've had for like a week and I keep forgetting to show you. So let me open this first. Here's what it looks like. So we've got the Confidence in Your Beauty Sleep Serum. That's what it's called. And it looks like it's got the Tri-AOX concentrate. So it's 12% vitamin C, 1.5% ferulic acid, and 0.5% polydatin. So it says it helps reveal plumper, hydrated, and glowing skin. Honestly, sounds really good. Then we also have the Confidence in Your Beauty Sleep Cream After Serum. So it's a skin transforming pillow cream. And then we have Confidence in a Cream Supercharged in the morning. So here's all of that. Honestly, this all sounds very good. I've been using the Confidence in a Cream as just my daily face cream. I love it. I've gone through it before and now I have another one. So I definitely want to try these. So I'll let you know once I do. I got a package from Orly as well. I don't know what's in it, but I'm really hoping it's this new NASA collection because I saw on Ulta's website that they did a collab with NASA. And it is. Yay. Okay. So there's 4 nail wraps. Oh my gosh. These are gorgeous. I almost hate using nail wraps because I feel like I'm always saving them for something special because I'm like, I don't want to use them because I want to wait until like I have a special reason to wear them. And then I just end up saving them forever. Like I literally never use the Lisa Frank ones because I think they're too pretty to use. And honestly, I might do that with these too. Oh my gosh, this packaging is everything. I'm definitely going to review these on the channel. Oh man, I'll show you 2 at a time. Look at these. I love the labels. And then this one's like a black hollow. I am incredibly excited for these. The sun is starting to set in my face, but don't worry, we're almost done. This last package is from What's Up Nails. I saw they posted on Instagram this stamper. You can choose whether you want an image on a stamping plate to be bigger or smaller. It's the Moyra Stamping Supersizer Stamper. So this is really interesting. I don't know exactly how it works, but I will certainly... Oh. Wait, what? This is kind of crazy. I'll do a video on it. I remember when Maniology had their stamper that you could you pull it back. Actually, I don't know if it was originally meant for that, but I did a video on that. It was kind of a fail. This is like an automated one, basically. I don't know. We'll see how it works. I'll do a video on it. But yeah, that is it. It's been, I feel like a while since I started this vlog, so I am gonna end it here. And also, I do want to enjoy the last bit of sunshine for the day because it's in the late 60s right now and it's pretty nice out. I want to just sit outside with my bubble tea while the sun sets. Lots of exciting stuff coming for the month, and I do still have a bunch of places that we're going to on the Vegas trip, so if you're enjoying that, I hope you are. Please come back. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and yeah, so I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye!